right, so we are looking at this reflection calculator activity. Excuse me, I'm recording right now, which means you should not be talking. We're looking at this reflection calculator activity. Okay, so we have a little bit of a problem reading directions, so let's read it together. When an object is flipped over, when an object is flipped over a line, we call the transformation a reflection. In this lesson, you will visualize what a reflection looks like. Then you will identify the properties of the object that are preserved in a reflection and determine the coordinates of a triangle that is reflected over the axis in the coordinate plane. We're going to predict what the reflection image of this triangle over the given line will look like and draw your sketch in the place below. And then you're going to drag the reflection slider point. So let's look at this. If we go to our calculator activity, okay, and I'm going to try to move this inside here as best I can. Okay, so yours probably said to open something at some point. Okay, I'm under first hour reflections. No, I don't want to save anything. It does take a minute to open, but everybody should be doing this right now. I've already sent it all to you. If you have not logged in, you will have to log in order to get it. We'll have to do that later. Okay, so we are going to move to the next page. We're going to move to the next page. And if you look right here, we can see, you guys see that slider thing? No. It'll say no or yes. See how I put my arrow on top of it? I click on it and hold, and then I can reflect it. Okay, or put it back over. Okay, you just slide it from N to S. Okay, and then you're going to go through this whole page and fill it out just like we did with the translations activity. We're not going to do this together. You're doing this individually. Make sure when it tells you to move to the next page, you move to the next page. You're going to fill this all out. This is worth 10 points to do this. Then you are also going to do the homework. Okay? So we're going to do number 1 together so that you're confident to be able to do this. We're going to reflect across y equals -2. So we're going to go to the y-axis. We're going to go where it says -2. And I'm just going to highlight this in a nice bright color so you guys can see it in the back. That's y equals -2. When we reflect something, all my points have to be the same distance from here. So I doesn't move. E is 1 away. This is my new E, my image E. If we look right here, we've got this is 1, 2, 3. So we go 1, 2, 3. We're 2 away for Q. 1, 2. So we make our new shape right here. That's my image. Okay, I'm going to make this A because I don't know what letter that is right there. Okay, and I'm just going to rewrite down what those new points are. My new point I, remember this is 0, 0 right here. So I is 1, 2, 3, -2, -3, -2. My new E is -3, -1. My new A is 0, 1. And my new Q is 2, 0. Okay? All right. So this is the orange line right there is what I reflected over. So everything has to be the same distance from that orange line. I is on that orange line, so it doesn't move. E, see how it's 1 unit below? Now it has to be 1 unit above. A is 3 units below, so A now has to be 3 units above. Q was 2 units below, now it is 2 units above. And then I have to go back to thinking about, here is my 0, 0. So I have to plot all those points according to that. Questions about this? Okay, let's look at the back of this. We are just trying to figure out where the line would be that would make them reflect. So if I look, I'm just going to look at number 7. See how J is right here and my image J is below it? So I'm going to guess that my reflection line has to be right in between there. J and J. J and image of J. My reflection line would have to go right between them. Okay, so this would be Y equals, and 0, 0 is right here, 1, 2. Questions? No, because it goes through the y-axis. If it went through the x-axis, it would be x equals. See, here's 0, 0, and we went up 1, 2. Others? Okay, let's go back to that calculator activity. It is a little bit difficult dragging and holding something and following these directions. But first, I want you to read the whole directions before you ask a question. Okay? This calculator activity, some of you guys are not doing this in class. You can't do this at home. So you've got to do this in class. Okay? This has to be done first. It's worth 10 points. If you do not get it done in class, you will not finish it. So you can't do that. Okay? Anybody have any other questions? All right, I'm going to stop recording. Jude, you want to hit the... Judah, you want to hit the...